Hello, my name is Noah Matty, and this is my personal advocacy speech about Greek life. First and foremost, I have a quote from the famous Bob Dylan. It is not a house, it's a home. Bob Dylan was in a fraternal organization and Greek life organization, and as you will find out later on in my speech as to why he said the words that he did. Today I will be speaking about how students at this university, University of South Carolina, should join a Greek life organization on our campus. I will share with you the multitude of benefits that relate towards going Greek and why the large amounts of misinformation and unfair representation has led to many negative rumors around the organizations as a whole. Problem or need? With the 47 Greek organizations on campus, there is a vast number of students who represent our school's Greek organization or Greek life. Of these organizations, a number of 6,500 students are active participants. 6,500 students are in Greek organizations on this campus right now. The issue is why not more? The false stigmas about fraternal as well as sorority activities is extremely skewed in the eyes of our peers. For me, my fraternity is the best aspect of my college life/career. You meet a group of people who all have the same interests and are there for you at the drop of a hat. You always have someone who is willing to help you out and willing to talk to you about your problems. You always have people to hang out with. You always have something to do. Having 100 plus people by your side in your times of need is a major benefit towards joining a Greek organization. My first call to action is going to be to rush. You can't join a fraternity or a sorority or any Greek-like organization if you don't rush or at least apply to be a participant or active member in this organization. Logos for it, or the logic of joining it, is the connections. The connections that students make both during school and after graduation are a huge reason for why people choose to join a Greek organization. It is much easier to make a connection with someone who's experienced similar things as you have. If you're applying for a job and you know someone who was in either your chapter or just in a fraternity in general, they have a general idea of who you are, what you do, how your college life was, and how you are as a person. This is a major benefit towards possibly getting a job or just further advancing your current career. The emotional connection to fraternities is lifelong friendships. Those who join Greek-like organizations have a very easy time connecting with their peers and as such making lasting friendships. These friendships make life that much better, and when you have the ability to share your life and experience with the person close to you, having the opportunity to share your life with another person is a very rewarding and wonderful thing that our lives can offer and help other people in their own lives. My first quote is going to be, "Happiness is not the rest soul of a cloistered honey filled with individuality tailored self-help techniques. Happiness is also a collective phenomenon that spreads through social networks like an emotional contagion." David Cameron, Harvard Medical School. My second call to action again is going to be to rush. If you rush, you have these opportunities to further better yourselves and be happy. As David Cameron had just stated, happiness is not just some random phenomenon that only you get to experience. When you are in his article, he later stated that when you are with other people who are happy, like friends, you yourself will be a happier person. Happiness is, as he is describing this, is a contagious aspect of personality. Back to my second call to action. More pathos for this is going to be, in our society, there's a lot of misfortune. This misfortune for those who are less fortunate is a main focus for Greek life members. We have a dedicated system of helping amazing organizations such as the USO and God's Storehouse. These organizations give back to the community, Columbia area, as well as many other areas with USO. To see the fruits of your labor is one of the most proud things that one can do, and Greek-like organizations get to see this firsthand whenever we donate money through various charity events and sponsor various charity events. One of these charity events that we sponsor is Dance Marathon. Dance Marathon is a nationwide organization that puts on a dance show with students that I've been a part of twice. That all the money that is donated when you purchase tickets is donated towards the Miracle Network Children's Hospital, which is a hospital organization that helps kids who have cancer and various other ailments that is expensive for them and their families to pay for. And Dance Marathon is something that aids them in that endeavor. But we also aid Dance Marathon in being able to provide that extra assistance towards those families. With every good thing, there are bound to be some dark spots. Greek organizations have gained a negative rep over the years as simply a group of people who are up to no good, whether that be through hazing, underage drinking, just not good people in general, is what the narrative of us, we fraternity and sorority groups, have to deal with on a daily basis. Did you know a vast majority of Greek society does not haze? A large majority of fraternal groups especially don't haze at all. And the very few that do are the ones that give us the bad rep. And it's the same thing with a lot of things in life. A few bad apples can ruin the fun for everybody. And that's exactly what this is we have over the years had bad experiences, bad media reports on tragedies that have happened, whether it be through hazing or even just common misdemeanor practices like underage drinking that give fraternities and sororities a negative image to the public. Rather than asking if sororities and fraternities are good or bad, you should ask if joining one is right for you. That's from the nshs.org. That is basically stating that don't rush to conclusions. Join a fraternity or a sorority if it's something that you really want to do. Don't let the false narratives or rumors or gossip sway your opinion on how things should be run or what you should do. Join, rush, find out for yourself if it's something that you'd be really interested in doing. I had actually remembered just now that I forgot to mention my third quote. It's from the Miracle Network Dance Marathon Association for the Children's Hospital, and they stated that Miracle Network Dance Marathon is a movement uniting college, university, and high school students across North America. Fraternities, sororities, any Greek-like organization knows what Dance Marathon is, and we're all united in helping one another to help those children who need our help and that monetary assistance. They go later on to say on their website, which is where I got that quote from, that they raised nearly $300 million last year to aid in this. That's a large amount of money to help these kids and their families and keeping them alive. The facilitation to joining a fraternity or sorority, as I've stated before, is Rush. You can go on our school's website. They have multiple links and descriptions on how to join, where to join, what to do when you join. And they also have descriptions on what we do as a Greek community as well. They describe our charity events. They describe our community service events. They describe everything for you on that website. The website is sc.edu, as we all know. I definitely recommend giving it a look. That is where I found information about it, and I'm sure it would be just as helpful to you. The review for this is going to be that I am telling you to rush a fraternity or sorority. It's a very good experience, very enjoyable, extremely worth it for your college experience if you want to live college life to the fullest. You should definitely consider giving it at least some thought or a look over, and I definitely recommend using the school's website or various other methods of your own research. As such, this is the conclusion of my speech, and I hope it was as informative and hope it changed your mind. Thank you.